To officially open this launch, may I please invite the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ali Chima, to share his few words on CEDA's vision and its place in LUMS ecosystem. Dr. Ali Chima.
Thank you. It's my great pleasure to welcome our distinguished guests and faculty, members of the LUMS community, alumni, and I'm discovering a lot of them are in the crypto space, to the launch of the Center for Digital Assets Research at LUMS. I especially want to acknowledge the contribution of Blockstack and Dr. Munib Ali, the co-founder of Stacks and CEO of Trust Machines, whose contribution has been pivotal in making this center a reality. LUMS is driven by a bold mission, which is to transform knowledge, leadership, action, and practice for an inclusive and transformative and socially just Pakistan. CEDA's mission to use blockchain and decentralized technologies to help build an inclusive and forward-looking digital community aligns extremely closely with the university's mission. So we're extremely excited that this center is now taking shape and at a very pivotal moment. CEDA aims to lead the region in shaping the future of digital assets, financial inclusion, and I'm hoping governance reform. I'm an economist who works in that particular area, through interdisciplinary research, strong partnerships, and investment in education and capacity building. And I can't think of a better university in Pakistan if the mission is to seed interdisciplinarity, because this is a university which has 5 schools which are extremely well aligned to the mission of digital technologies, seeding them and mainstreaming them in Pakistan through the schools of business, science, engineering, law, and economics at the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. I also think that this initiative comes at a very crucial time for Pakistan. Pakistan was once a regional leader in growth. But what's happened in the past 40 years is that Pakistan has become a growth laggard in the region. So if you look at growth trajectories in the region from 47 to about 1990, Pakistan was growing much faster. And post-1992, we've become one of the strongest, slowest growers in the region. Now, if you look at the structural factors which underpin Pakistan's sort of slow growth, the key structural factors are low domestic savings, investment, and productivity. So there's a beautiful graph, which I didn't want to bore you with, but what it shows is from 1990 to 2018, national savings stays stable, but domestic savings keeps actually declining, creating a gap between national savings and domestic savings, which is being plugged by remittances. This is not the case in India, where domestic savings are twice the level of Pakistan. It's not the case in Bangladesh. And this creates a huge disruption, both in terms of monetary policy, policy effectiveness, investments, because the financing constraint becomes very binding, whether it comes to financing the budget deficit or providing finances for investment. Access to finance remains a constraint. I believe the Deputy Governor the State Bank of Pakistan is going to be here shortly. I wish he was here now. We've experimented massively with inclusive finance systems, but actually, if you look at the impact, that impact has been pretty low for the investments and experimentation that has gone into that particular mission. Archaic land value systems and land valuation systems have also become big drags on the economy. Because what they're doing is that they're locking dead capital. That capital is not being released. And that's another reason why investment rates are not picking up. So we can think of these things as constraints, but I think of them as opportunities. They're opportunities for us to leapfrog if we can leverage the right reforms. And I think that decentralized technologies could play a very big role over here, whether they're through digital identities, decentralized cash registers, transparent ledgers of property ownership and valuation, or automated valuation models. I know this goes beyond the domain of thinking about blockchains only in the space of cryptocurrencies, but I think that there is a big domain where things have not been cracked, but they hold tremendous value for development transformations in the global south. And given that Pakistan is opening up this space, I think there's a lot that a center like this, provided it has the right collaborations with people who are working in the space of innovation and practice, can come together. And it's a mission which can not only impact Pakistan, but it's also a mission that can be a role model for other countries in the global south. And this is exactly what the university wants to see over here. So I hope this is not going to be a one-off meeting, but this is the beginning of a partnership between the university, its alumni, government, policymakers, all the people working and innovating in this space to come together to think about this as a think tank and a hub, but also as an innovator or a hub of innovation and development. I want to kind of finally thank that CEDAR's coming together reflects the public mission and culture of giving within our alumni community. This initiative would not have been possible without Munib's own remarkable academic and professional journey, from earning his BSc in computer science and mathematics at LUMS to completing a PhD in computer science at Princeton and co-founding Stacks and Trust Machines, having raised over $200 million from top global investors. His decision to support CEDAR was rooted in the recognition of the excellence of the LUMS education, particularly the mentorship of our colleague, Professor Zartash Azmi. We are deeply grateful also to Dr. Hamad Alizai for his inspiring leadership around this initiative, and for Mr. Ali Farid Khaja, another proud LUMS alumnus, for his persistent support. The network of the people that we see here wouldn't have been possible without Ali's energy. Finally, I also want to thank the CEDAR's advisory board, colleagues Dr. Basit Shafiq, Osama Yaqub, Naveed al-Hassan, and Jazib Zahir, and Mr. Murad Akhtar, CEO of Tintash, for their guidance. Finally, I want to thank Fatma. Without her energy, support, this event couldn't have come together. It was decided a few months ago, and holding something as big as this is usually not that easy to do, but she really brought everything together. But most of all, thank you all for being here and for beginning this important journey for Pakistan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ali Cheema, for your warm and encouraging words. They mean a lot to us. All right, guys. So Mr. Munib Ali will be joining us soon, of course, due to the time zone difference. We have a little delay on his keynote speech, but he'll be here with us. And we are really eager to hear from him. And now is the moment that we've all been waiting for. But before that, we have our guest of honor. Thank you so much, sir. Welcome for joining us. Okay, so I was saying now is the moment that we've all been waiting for, the official launch of Center for Digital Assets Research. Let the powerful, moment come. And may I please request Mr. Shahid Hussain, the Rector LUMS, to please come and do the honors. Mr. Shahid Hussain. Sir, you're requested to please stand in front of that dais, yes, and you have to, whenever you're ready, you have to just press it or hold it, and then we will officially launch the logo of CEDAR. Mr. Shahid, would you like to say a few words, please? Thank you so much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear friends of LUMS community, our Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Abdul Razak Daud, a very warm welcome to all of you on this, what I would call a very happy occasion. Dr. Muneeb Ali's initiative, his financial funding, Ali Farid Khwaja's work, it all comes together in a university which is happy to lead. It has done so in many other areas, and we are very happy that this particular Center for Digital Assets and Research has come about at a time when our own government is also considering how to regulate the sector. And this particular center will play a pivotal role. It provides a neutral space for people who are from this industry, the regulators, the legislatures, the policymakers, and of course, the academics. So once again, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us.